It's the pedagogy, stupid. It's how we are instructed and taught. It's not the school's location so much, though it is the scene of a crime. And it's not the teachers that much, though they are the victims of the dis-ease. And it is certainly not the pupils' fault, since they have no choice in the matter until it becomes a moot point in choosing what would be their high school subjects. It is how the curriculum is designed in its cognitive content. It's the pedagogy which determines the outcome for the schools, the teachers, and the students. The curriculum provided for the schools and teachers to pass along onto the students deals with little which gives orientation to the pupils' environs and the wider aspects of those environs. Instead, the kids get irrelevant indoctrination, abstractions such as fun with Dick and Jane. The reading and instruction the kids get as students become just a bunch of words of things and people unrelated to their world and their experiences in the world from which they came. No wonder that I, who'd make it to an Ivy League school, did not have any but the most utilitarian and mercenary interest in books, except for history, math, and science books in junior and senior high, which I generally did very well in. It is only when I had materials that were pertinent and relevant to my identity did reading become an absorbing and fanatically enchanting experience of knowledge to me and for me. I will add that I have moved from my own provincial interests for my personal experiences to that which is fundamental to the human experience of cognition and its derived thoughts. Having arrived at this perspective of awareness, I realize how much clearer in lucid understanding to comprehend other parallel and more abstract works, from Shakespeare to Kurosawa, in their depiction of the human condition by their own empirical knowledge of the people and their times as a universal character of nature and limits of human beings. And that revealed to me that fundamentals had been missing in my own education, which needed deconstruction and a new reconstruction. The social sciences and humanities that had brought me to my own personal reconstruction from the peculiar institution of educational indoctrination to a renaissance in my perception and thinking of the obfuscating distractions and spectacles of the pedagogy of educational instruction that does not give a grounding, context for the individual's empirical locus and focus in space and time as a tangible and measurable tools by which the individual may discern their profound temporally and secular transcendent capabilities. Starting with location, then relating distances of one's location to time and its clock passage on a 12-hour clock, so that an appreciation of speed, distance divided by time equaling velocity, for covering those distances from the home to the school, and the speed and distance between classrooms in the school. From that, the need to save time by efficiencies of organization of movement, a la one's attention away from distractions of other spectacles that are no more than eye and mind candy, which detour your and my attention away from our focus, making taking more time distance than should be necessary. That more time distance increases the inefficiency in the quantity of time used, as well as the quality of the thought within that time period, because indulgences given to the distractions which change yours and my focus from what we needed to be doing to do the things, from what we needed to be doing to things of transitory or irrelevant value to what you and I needed to be doing. There is a connection between students and the American public in general, not knowing geography beyond their own city or neighborhood, thus not having an appreciation of the conditions in which people exist. It's less that they were not paying attention in class, and more that the training and knowledge provided was tangent and irrelevant in its practical qualities, so that the students and population at large have a degraded sense of what is significant beyond the cultural indoctrination and manipulation, and indoctrinated and manipulated distractions given them as the focus of their attention, as the significant signs and signals for their lives. We have been giving children qualitative input garbage and then reinforcing that with core curriculum tests, particularly in reading comprehension, which furthers the degeneration into the irrelevant and the increased detachment and estrangement to the content to any increased discernment, except for cynical to pathological intentions to get around and manage the irrelevancy of this pedagogy for their own emotional needs and cognitive enhancement. Thank you very much, and I hope this helps out.